Hello everyone, and we're back with game 2 from Killer versus Taeja on the IPL 4, and this is BronzeLeagueGamer. Um, so I'm just wondering, I guess if you kind of like this old style thing where I pick some old games out of the bag. I mean, I will try and get some more recent games with the up-to-date patches and stuff like that. But I think April is relatively recent, so there weren't too many changes made. Was that before the ghost patch? Because that was, to me, seemed like the biggest patch that was done. But this will not affect P versus. Oops! I just dropped my keyboard. This will not affect P versus T that much. So let's see what's going to happen now. In the last game, we saw that epic pylon block, which, well, I think that cost Killer the game, really. Oh, we can put this back up. All very exciting. I do like how the animation works. Zoop, 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 zoop. Yep. Anyway, let's concentrate on this game. You know, the first few seconds of the game are the most important after all, and this defines the opening builds of the players. So, we'll be able to tell exactly what they do. Oh, look at that! We've got an assimilator going down, so it looks like he might actually go for a cybercore next. Sometimes I feel like the start of the games are a bit too slow. So. Am I gonna carry on with this? No, I'll speed it up a little bit. I'm not gonna be here all day. There's no scouting being done just yet. I put the supply depot there just to block off, which is all nice. And yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens next. So yeah, the cybercore is done. And obviously, we got 2 gases right now. So 2 gases means he's want to be making a lot more sentries, I suppose, in his army, which is something that I prefer to do, I suppose. And if you want my advice on how to play the game, I would recommend getting more sentries, because sentries are the coolest unit, I think. They are the best early game unit I think you can have, just because of the cool factor really that you get from them. So yeah, let's see. We're still speed up. So we did have this early command center, and it's gonna be completely finished about the same time as the Nexus, I suppose. So that's that really. And there it goes right now. So I guess I can slow it down right now. And this is an alright pylon placement, I suppose. It's good that you can get those units right down. And oh dear, you're gonna get some free kills right here. Well, no. Killer is better than that, I guess. But is he good enough to actually win a game from Taeja? I mean, Taeja is a very good player, at least in the recent games that I've seen. He has done some serious amounts of damage to the opposition. He is doing extremely well, and it's a real pleasure to watch his game. So, 2 bunkers going down now. I guess Taeja was anticipating a bit more of a strike. I mean, what did we have here? We had 1 gate. One gate? Okay. Well, 1 gate aggression. That's good. And I forgot to put the production tab up again. And really, is it only 1 gate? Jesus. And he's, it seems like quite a lot of units. I guess it is 7 minutes into the game, and supply depot is going up in front to mitigate that Zealot damage, I suppose. But there are only 2 Zealots in this mix, and there's just 2. Killer should just be careful that he's not going to get anything from this. I mean, he could get this free SCV kill, but he has chosen not to do that. Oh no. So I don't think that anything should be done here, really. I think that Taeja should perhaps, Killer should perhaps just back out now. There's nothing much interesting happening. We got a fast robotics base, so we're going to see some early Colossi. I guess what we've got at the moment is just Marines, and we're just just Marines, and that's going to be pretty good for those Colossi. So gas is being saved up. Yep, that's pretty good to have for Colossi. I recommend having gas if you're gonna go Colossi. And yeah, Killer's gonna go back home now because, well, he just doesn't have anything really. So he is just going to make a couple of observers to be able to see the army, and that is a lot of Marines. But is it going to come there? Are they going to be there by the time the Colossi come out? The Colossus is going to come out straight away, I would have hoped. He needs to really just get this out as soon as possible and get the Thermal Lance upgrade. And there it comes. So Taeja probably just having a look if the third is up, and he's going to find out that he was just about to go up. So he's going to be sitting pretty happy with himself, realising that he could have got 375 minerals, but he chose not to do that. And Taeja is just going to... Is he going to attack with this? I guess he's seen the army and it's not looking very big. So can he get the Colossus out? The Colossus is halfway done, and sentries, that is very good. They've blocked off the Marines for now, and he just needs to get that Colossus out as soon as possible. And oh, Taeja comes back up, but he's going to find a Colossus waiting for him, and he will evacuate as soon as he sees this, I'm sure. There we go. And is he going to get a quick kill? Oh, so close, but didn't manage it. So let's see what's going to happen next. More Marines and Marauders now in the mix, so he's sending the factory over to scout out, as he is not going to be going for any form of mech play. Now this is going to change in Heart of the Swarm. The people are going to have to... Terrans are going to have to think about whether or not they want to remove that factory because those warhounds are going to be pretty good, as well as those spider mines. So we'll see. But Taeja is rocking a lot of supply right now. Killer is supply blocked, but he's making three pylons, so that's good. And we have a Colossi, which is always good. But Taeja does have quite a big army. It's going to be difficult, especially with Taeja having the third now. It's going to be extremely difficult for Killer to just be able to get the supply to be able to deal with this. Now Vikings are on the way, which is just going to... Well, sorry, we already have Vikings on the way, but two Vikings is not enough to deal with this now 3 Colossus force. And we got some Stalkers right here ready to take out those medevacs. But that was a pretty good engagement for Taeja. He took out a lot of Stalkers, and those Stalkers are what he was planning to take out. I think he wanted to take out those Stalkers, because that will mean that the Vikings are protected, and he should just be able to stomp straight through those Colossi once he has enough. He probably, I don't know how many he wants, probably about 8 is probably quite a nice number of Vikings, so he should probably cut production at around 8. And Killer's had enough, I think. He just wants to end the game now, before Taeja just gets too big. I mean, he does have this. I don't know if he's seen the third or not, but if he has seen the third, he's going to realise that he needs to attack now. Otherwise, Taeja is just going to get way too far ahead. So we have got more Vikings coming, so he's not content with just this many Vikings. And here comes the engagement. Could this be the final engagement? The Vikings are just destroying the Colossi. Their job is nearly done, and as soon as they've taken out those Colossi, that is their job done. That said, there is one more left, and Killer is going to evacuate. He just does not have the army anymore. Taeja did pull some SCVs, I suppose, which is probably what saved the game for him. And there goes the Colossus, and he can just kite these units. And it looks like Taeja might even just go straight for the kill, because he has got enough units to do so. So we got another Colossi ready and waiting, but it is not going to be enough with 2 Stalkers. There, he's gonna is he focusing down the Vikings, but Taeja is gonna take a breather, which is fair enough, I guess. But with these reinforcements coming in, should be large enough to take out Killer. Things are looking very dire for Killer. I don't think that he can make it back from this. Only 1 medevac though, so a couple more medevacs in production. He may want to actually repair that medevac because it can easily be shot down. And yeah, Taeja is doing extremely good work right now. And what is the units lost? So 7,600 to 6,900, and just 2 Colossi now. But well, we're going to get some more. We're going to get some more Vikings, 6 Vikings. Which should be enough, really. I would say 8 is the magic number, personally. And we'll see if that is if he's just going to stop at 8 and then move out. I mean, he's nearly maxed out again, and Killer is looking to make another engagement. He did get the 3rd, but is this good enough? I mean, they're looking at a heavy Zealot force, and it's just gonna get a look at this. This is gonna be a massive steamroller for Killer. 200 supply against 142. There is no way, unless there's some serious micro, and it has to be super serious. I mean, we got the sentries. Taeja has to make some epic mistake to be able to lose this. So come on, let's do this. Go. It's just too impatient. This is what I get. Is the problem with having all these force fields and favourable engagements and stuff like that is that you end up having games go longer than they should, just because you can hold off in favourable areas. And well, I guess it's all part of the strategy. And let's see what happens right now. Well, the area is good for Killer. He's doing a hell of a lot of damage. He's managed to block off a lot of the army, but just the amount of units that Taeja has is more than enough to take out this. This is the Vikings just saving the day, destroying all the Colossi, and that should be it. Even landing the Vikings for extra DPS, and that is it. This is it. Taeja goes through to the next round. Well, whoop-de-doo. I mean, it's already ended months and months ago, but it wasn't a bad game, and hopefully enjoyed it. So I will see you guys in the next game.